Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, after a very wet end to June, July is here, and it's starting off on a very typical, normal note. Now, yeah, it will be hot and humid, but nothing excessive, just typical summer weather here as we head towards our Independence Day weekend. Highs today mid to upper 80s. We had some cloud cover come in from the west this afternoon, held Fairfield and Carmi to about 84. Tomorrow will be a little hotter. We should be up around 90 degrees area-wide, and the humidity will be just about the same. Live first warning Doppler is dry now. We did have a few spotty showers develop very late this afternoon, early evening, especially up here in southeastern Wayne County, but they have since faded away. Similar pattern today, but everything's set up about 75 miles farther to the west, so we missed out finally on the heavy rain that rolled across western Illinois into far western Kentucky. There was a little spotty light rain along and west of US 45 in Illinois, and then along the trade water in our southwestern counties. That's just the past 24 hours. Over the past 7 days, obviously a ton of rain from Saturday through Tuesday, that 4-day stretch that featured over an inch in Evansville each day. There were a few exceptions. Now, the core heavy rain corridor there, anywhere from 3 to 9 inches of rain. So most of the area in good shape, but our northeastern counties, in some areas, didn't even get an inch over the last week. That includes Hazleton, northeastern Gibson, northern Pike County, Winslow and Petersburg, less than an inch, and a good deal of DuBois County. Jasper and Birdseye didn't pick up an inch, and pretty much the same down towards St. Mildred in northwestern Perry County. So perhaps you could use some rain up there. The rest of us, I think, are good to go for at least another week. And the clouds are slowly thinning out there on our Heads Construction Tower camera looking over the northeast side of Henderson, downtown Evansville on a warm summer evening. That's a view from our Zemer Funeral Home Tower camera. 78 over a dew point of 70, west wind at around 8 miles per hour, and temperatures now in the mid to upper 70s will settle into the low 70s to around 70 by daybreak, which is still kind of warm for any time of the year, but a little bit above the average. Take a look at this complex of storms that fired in eastern Nebraska last night, dove into northern Missouri early this morning, and then rode the Mississippi River all the way down into far western Kentucky. Murray had some significant flooding problems this afternoon, and that complex all the way down into the deep south, heading towards the Gulf Coast, down towards Gulf Shores and Biloxi. But all we're left over right now is some scattered clouds, and those will stick around in a scattered fashion for the overnight, setting us up for a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. Hot and humid, highs around 90. Maybe an isolated shower in the afternoon. Rain chances running at about 15%, and mainly clear, warm tomorrow night. Lows around 70. Now on Friday, we have an east-northeasterly flow, which may drop the humidity into the tolerable range for one day. Otherwise, highs still in the low 90s, good deal of sunshine. And as we head into Independence Day, partly cloudy skies, hot, a little more humid, and maybe a spotty shower or thunder shower firing here during the heat of the afternoon. And that's pretty much the story right on through our long holiday weekend. So partly cloudy and warm overnight, 69 to 73 for tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, a spotty shower or two developing in the afternoon, hot and humid, 90 to 91. And the 7-day forecast, very consistent for the next 7 days. Lots of sunshine each day. It's going to be hot and humid most days. Highs generally around 90, lows around 70. A few subtle differences in a couple of days, starting with Friday, when that humidity may go low enough to be tolerable. Dew points in the lower 60s. Then it kind of builds back into the humid range starting on Saturday. Each day, an isolated shower is possible, but chances at about 10%. But they do jump to 25% on Sunday afternoon, dip again on Monday, then back to 20 to 25% next Wednesday when it turns very humid. So a very consistent forecast. We keep it fairly normal here, Brad, just in time for what's going to be a nice, hot, and humid Independence Day weekend.
All right. Thank you, Wayne. Well, coming up.